Hi, good evening. I'm Jesus Bidasto Lasso, and I'm going to create my solution for machine problem number 2. So, for starters, I'm going to create one folder, and we'll name it machine problem number 2. Inside the machine problem number 2, we're going to create a new folder called src, and inside that src folder we're going to create new document, empty document, and we'll call it main.cpp. That will be our source code for the application we're going to, with the program we're going to create. So let's go ahead and start our Visual Studio. Open the folder we just created, and machine problem, and click OK. Now that it is load, you have to open the main.cpp. So we have to start to code now. Let me adjust this camera first so you know what I'm looking at. So include input output stream using namespace standard. Our main function. Now let's go and get back to this instruction. So in number 1, it is telling us to create an array of 7 columns in 5 rows. So since we're going to we're dealing with numbers, so I'll make it a integer array of seat numbers. This will be correspond to our seat numbers by 7, column of 7 by 5. Next, we are going to okay, so since we are going to make a loop here, we are going to declare some variables also. Integer answer, character answer. So we can ask the user to enter a character and decide whether we're going to quit or we're going to continue. And boolean status, meaning status of our loop. So if the answer is yes, then I'll set the status to false, then the loop will finish and will quit the program. So for the meantime, I'll set this default to true. Then next, since we're going to use I think, yeah, so for this one we're going to create some variables again, integer variables, and these variables are column, row, and counter. So for the first for the first instruction, okay, seat numbers are populated during runtime. So this one will populate, okay, populate seat numbers, okay. Then going to start with our row. Initialize it with 0. Since our row is 5, we're going to set it is less than 5 because index actually is starting with 0. So 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, meaning 4 is less than 5. So we have to at least we have 5 until 5 elements only. So not 5 elements, it will become, I believe, 35 elements. And this, I'm writing row, this is the index. So row plus to increment our variable, and inside we're going to create a loop for our column. Then for this column, going to initialize with 0 also. Column is, since this is 7 only, so we have to put 7 here, less than 7, and column plus to increment. Then inside this one, I think I forgot something. From here we are going to initialize the counter variable to 1, because this counter variable we're going to use to store this value to the seat numbers array. Excuse me. So to do that, we're going to seat numbers, then start with column, the next will be the row, is equal to counter. Okay, then after this one, oh sorry, I think I'm going to write in the wrong. Okay, then we're going to increment the counter plus because we're going to let the counter count up to 35 and store in it the seat numbers array. So now that the details are populated, we're now going to store we're now going to display those elements to the user. So to do that, I'm going to use the same format. So we don't need to type anything other than this right here. this one will now get, so cout seat number, and we're going to put escape keys, or this is actually a tab for format purposes. Okay, so this counter right here we're going to delete because we don't need that one. Then after printing the seven numbers, we're going to put a end of line, so the next seven sets of elements will be on the next row. Then after showing that, now we need to create a while loop. So while status, meaning if the value of status is true, meaning loop, otherwise break the loop. So we're going to now what we need to do is to okay, we're going to ask the user to cout to select, to input, enter seat number. Going to put enter seat number. Sorry. Okay, then that seat number, oh, I need to make one more here, sorry, seat number. So to take that take an answer from the user and store it in seat variable. Then after that, we need to verify if the user in number 7, user is not allowed to enter an invalid seat number. So we have to verify whether the number entered by the user is within range. So for that, we're going to create an if statement. We're going to check seat is greater than 0 and seat is less than or equal to 35. Then if so, then we're going to loop again we're going to loop again with our seat numbers array. So I think we need to create a counter here also, is equal to 1. Okay, then for row again, row is equal to 0, row is equal less than 5, row plus plus for our increment. Inside our row we have our column also, so column is equal to 0. Then column is less than 7, and column plus plus for our incremental. And now here we're going to check whether the seat selected by the user is equal to our counter. So meaning we have to verify they are equal. So if it is equal, meaning that is the correct seat we are looking for. And we're going to, after that, if it is equal to that seat, we're going to verify now whether it is greater than 0, meaning it is still not yet taken. So if it is 0, meaning it is already taken. So if counter is equal to seat, now if it is equal to seat, then we're going to check if number, I believe seat numbers column and row is equal to is greater than 0, meaning it is still not yet taken. So we're going to set the current value of this element to 0, so that it will be now reserved. Then we're going to display to the console that the seat is now reserved. So to do that, going to put cout line to what is that again? Seat successfully reserved. So going to type seat successfully reserved. Cout line I'm going to put a little bit of design here. Oh, I forgot to put okay, see out line. To put some design over here. Okay, then okay, if else, meaning if row is greater than 0 successfully, if it is it will be the lowest value will be 0. So if the seed is element is already 0, so it will show let me copy this one for easy. Okay, then instead of successfully reserved, we're going to tell it is, yeah, we're going to tell that this seat is already taken. So I'm going to change this one. Seat is taken. So we're going to delete some, excuse me, I apologize, actually I'm quite sick today, so I apologize for any next will be okay. So if the seat is not equal to counter, then it will just loop. Okay, and from this, sorry, I think I need to do something from here. I think from here, counter, no, counter plus plus. Okay, so after that we need to show the user the current updated seat list. So to do that, we're going to do the same loop from here, like this one. So let me put one show the available seat numbers. Okay, this one we're going to use again this loop. So row is equal to 0, row is less than 5, row plus plus. For column is equal to 0, and column is less than 7, column plus plus. Then we're going to see out seat numbers, column, then row, and slash T, meaning tab. Okay. To separate rows after the 7 columns, we're going to see out end of line here, so it will start after 7 elements. It will start on the next one. So now we'll put one we'll put one comments here, show current updated seat numbers available, and reserve. Okay. Now that has been shown, we're now going to ask the user whether we need something to close our program, so or we need something to close our loop, because this loop you have to control it, otherwise it will go and continue only so forth. So from here I'm just going to see out please enter, please press Y or Y to reserve, or any other keys to quit. Meaning this one will ask our user to press Y or Y big or Y small, Y upper and Y lower case, to reserve again, and if you press any other case other than this two, you are going to exit the loop and the program as well. So to do this, we're going to store that input to our variable answer. So cin answer Okay, then now we're going to check whether what characters he entered. If character sorry I mean answer is not equal to y, or answer is not equal to I mean equal. Answer is equal to sorry oh I mean sorry what did I do? Answer is not equal to y, and answer is not equal to lowercase y. Then we're going to tell the user some goodbye message like see out, thank you, and have a nice day, same like that. So see I mean sorry yeah, I think this see out, thank you, have a nice day. Let me put another C out here. Okay, L. Okay, so I think we answer all the question here now. Oops, sorry, I think I made a mistake also. User is not allowed to enter anything. So if so I need to put else here. Else if the number the seat number he entered or she entered is not within the range of 1 to 35, it the program will show that he or she entered incorrect value. So to do that, going to put I think I'll put this format also, sorry. Okay, Control C. So I'm not going to type more. Okay, so we're going to display an error message. So we're just going to tell to the user that sorry, you have entered sorry, entered incorrect value. Seat excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. You have entered incorrect seat number. Oh. Okay, so I think that's it. Okay, let me put also see out here. Some designs, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oops. Better we're going to save it first for our failure safety. See out line. I need to put here some asterisk also for a little bit of design. Okay, then okay, Control S. Let me see. Already used two-dimensional array also. Already populated the seat numbers. We already asked user for the seat number. Seat number chosen is placed by 0 if we can do that. Program display remark if reserved. Okay, user is not allowed to reserve previously reserved seat, so it's okay. User is not allowed to enter invalid seat number. Okay, then program continuously loops. Okay, so I believe that's it. So we're going to save now again, and we're going to view the terminal. Okay, then from this terminal we're going to now compile the program. So G++ src/main.cpp output main. Let's try to compile. Now that is okay. We're going to run now by typing /main. Now as you can see, we have what their question instruction is: use two-dimensional array with 7 columns and 5 rows. 7 column meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rows also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is correct. And no seats has been reserved because there's no 0 in any seats provided. So for example, I'm going to reserve number 25. So I enter here number 25. Then it will show me seat successfully reserved, and it will now show you another list. Excuse me. The updated list, which the 25 is now 0. 25 spot is now 0. So now the program is asking you whether you want to continue or not. So we're going to press Y, and we're going to ask again seat number. So I want to reserve 14, so I will enter 14. See, the 14 is now reserved because it is marked 0. So we need to reserve more. The system says I cannot reserve previously reserved seat, so I'll try to reserve seat number 14 again. So 14, then it will show you seat is taken. Then we're going to try for seat that are invalid. So let's try 37. I'll put 37. 37 is not in the list because the seat number is up to 35 only. So it will throw this a message saying we have entered invalid number. Sorry, you have entered incorrect seat number. So that is working too. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is okay, 5 is okay, 6 is okay, 7 is okay, and as you can see the program is looping. So it will ask you every time if you want to continue or you want to quit. So since I want to quit now, I want to press any keys, so I'll press N for no. So if I enter it, oh, I think I'm sorry, let's I think I made a mistake from there. I forgot to set the status, I believe. Yeah, that might be it. So if the answer is yes, else, oh sorry, no need for else, but I think we have to, I mean here, yeah, set status to false. So our program will end once you select any other keys other than letter Y. So let's save it again. Let's go to our terminal and we'll try to compile again one more time. So oops, sorry, I think I pressed the wrong command. So G++ src/main.cpp.o-o main. Okay, then we'll sorry, try to run it. Now we have to enter the seat. Seat number is 21. Okay, successfully reserved. Now we need to select the same seat, 21. Seat is taken. Yes. Enter seat number not in the list, 45. Sorry, you have entered incorrect seat number. Then okay, then if we press no, it will quit the program. Yeah, thank you and have a nice day. See, already created my solution for machine problem number 2. I hope you like it, and I apologize for my coughing because I'm sick right now, and I'm trying to create my solution, and I'm very sorry. Thank you very much, and good night.